Hello, you boys and girls, it's Michael again for Miniature Painting, and today we are going to paint the biggest, the largest, the coolest, the 18cm big Shadow Elk for the Nightstalker's army. This is part of the 2000 points a month challenge, and of course I already did it, and we start with pale pink. It's a Pacific 88 paint. It's straight out of the pot, lubricated enough to, or watered down enough to just put it on there and get painting instead of mixing. It's a really nice, bright, shiny color. As you can see, it covers pretty well. And if you're not really certain if it covers enough, just put 2 coats on it. After that, we are going with Pacific 88 Indigo. In all honesty, this was the wrong color. I wanted something darker and not something that pops so much. So, in my opinion, this is more like a layer color or a dry brush color. But I will fix it nonetheless. And I will do it like it should. In real Nightstalker fashion. Ow, yes. So after we've done with that, as you can see, we can leave some places open. And the thing is that they're going to dry brush over it enough to fill the gaps and not see the under primer, not the undercoat, the primer anymore. So when you've done that, it's off to a wash of Raglan Flash Shade over the flesh color, and then we have a bottle of Blurple, the remaining part of the Blurple pot, for the purple pieces. Which are pop, 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 pop. Yes. You know, I'm narrating this, so I just make the video and then I'm looking at it and then I'm talking into it. So it might sound strange every now and then, but it's pop, 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 pop. Yes, that's actually a thing. And Blurple too. At least for these videos. So, not to spoil anything, but I already made the 2000 points a month challenge. There you go. You see now I'm working with the Blurple. I'm mixing it in on the connection point with the normal skin and the purple skin. But as I wanted to say, I already made the 2000 point a month challenge. And the cool thing about it is I made it with just 1 minute to spare. So yeah, I've done it, guys. I've done it. It is possible. On to Drakenhof Nightshade to darken down the purple even more. Ah, just a sip of coffee. Nothing like a good coffee while you're narrating. And do it with all the purple things. Now a mix of purple, pale pink and cadmium skin to dry brush the skin tones. There you go. Now it starts to look like something, eh? Pretty cool. So it's not only the torso you need to dry brush, but it's also part of the legs. After that, you will be going with Dark Orchid. And now it needs to pop, 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 like I said before. And have a really nice glowy color to the purple. There you go. Can you see it? Awesome. At least I think it's awesome. I think it's one of my coolest painted miniatures I have. But it's just my opinion, and I would love to hear your opinion as well in the comments below. Thank you very much. So there's a lot of steps to this miniature. There you go, and now we're going with flesh for the loincloth, front and back. Would you enjoy the silence when I just say nothing for a second? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna satisfy you with this video, you know. I am keeping on talking. There you go. Ushapti bone for the spine on the head and some of the horns on the head. There you go. Looking cool. There was a lot of work in this miniature, and I hope you can see it. And I hope you appreciated that much that you watched the entire video. It also helps me a lot, and it really, when I mean a lot, I really mean a lot, because I need to get those minutes in to get my videos monetized and get some payment out of this work I do. I'm doing it for fun, of course, but don't get me wrong. If you can make some money, you can make some money. This is too cool not to do. Yes, then the mystery pot. Coelia Green Shade, yeah. So, the Coelia Green Shade, as I think it's Coelia Green Shade. There are some people who think it's not Coelia Green Shade. And I still don't know what it is actually. So, I need to go to a Warhammer store or a Games Workshop store to find out what it actually is and see what we can do with the name Agrex Earthshade for the horns and the spines on top. There you go. My kid is crying upstairs, but there is some narration to be done. It's just awake. No worries, guys, I'm not leaving it to cry. I will be doing my son's duty again. Put him on my lap and everything. Yeah. But first, we need to have some Goblin Green for a dry brush over the loincloth to make it some cool loincloth. There you go. The load of nonsense I spit out when narrating a video. It's impossible to copy. That's why I'm so special. Do you think I'm special? Absolutely not. Jesus, I can talk. I'll just shut up for a second. There you go. Some black. And the black is needed for the... I told myself to... never mind. The horns. The black horns. There you go. And basically all the teeth, the horns, and what is on the hands needs to be painted black. Yes. There you go. And now some electric blue. Finish that. Put on the put on both tongues. Yes, there's two tongues on this miniature. One in the big face of the Hulk, and the other one is in the hands. There you go. There. And when that's done, I think it will be done. Because I'm doing multiple things at a time. What will be done after this? Yes, we are going with Drakenhof Nightshade to shade the tongue a bit more. Yes. By the way, Mantic, this is an awesome model. I hope you actually get to see this video because, well, thank you very much for the miniature. Carabora Crimson for the insides of the mouth and the insides of the lip. There, that part. Yes. Looking good. Did you want to kiss that mouth? Yeah. Oh, looking sexy. Leather brown for all the leather straps around his waist, where the shields are connected, and his belt. Not going too much fuss, because, well, this is the ending of, about the ending of the painting of this miniature. And to be honest, it was big, but I was getting sick of it as well, as you can understand. I hope you can understand, because I'm not into painting. Agrex Earthshade to shade the bones. When did I paint those? Good question. So it's Agrex Earthshade for all the leather parts and some depth. Yes, there you go. Also over the shields to make them look a bit older. Yes. I'm saying yes a lot, am I? Yes. Yes. See, this is a long video, so I need to keep talking to entertain myself as well. I'm not putting those long, irritating silences in videos. Now, there is, I think this is MiG-29 Grey from Pacific 88, but I'm not sure. My apologies if I don't know it, because, well, for some strange occasion, or some strange way, I didn't include the showing of the pots. That means that I think is MiG-29 from Pacific 88, but as I said, this is a really light grey. It's not all that hard. NATO Black from Pacific 88. If you don't know the Pacific 88 paints yet, these are amazing to paint with, and they're just perfect in any way possible. You can easily make them just flowable enough, and when you dip them in the pot just as is, then you'll see that there's no blob on the brush anyway. Agriculture shade for the pens, and that about finishes up the model. So it's on to basing now. And the last part is showing you guys what it actually ended up with a whole 2000 points army. On to the next video, which will be the Terror. And then after that, the smallest one, the Horror. Thank you for watching. I hope you endured it to the end. I love you guys. Thank you very much. May the dice be forever in your favor. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah. Bye bye.